South Africa generates 55 million tons of waste every year, and only about a third of that gets recycled. Whether you call them pickers or reclaimers, the informal economy around sorting through our trash is essential to the environment and the economy. The African Reclaimers Organization, who represents these vulnerable but important workers, was honored last week with the Worldwide Fund for Nature's Living Planet Award 2021. We're joined now by Zaynab, who is from the Worldwide Fund. Zaynab, thank you so much for joining us. What exactly is the importance of ARO from an environmental sustainability point of view, but and a social sustainability point of view as well?
Thanks, Tapfuma. And that's actually, it's one and the same, the social and the environmental challenges. And the African Reclaimers Organization, they're really important in upholding and underpinning the waste and recycling economy in South Africa. They estimated to collect up to 90% of the recyclable waste that's collected in South Africa. And that includes plastic, glass, paper as well. And that's a big number. So they are contributing to diverting what we call waste, but what is actually a material resource. So they're diverting those from nature, but they're also diverting it from landfills. And in South Africa, our landfills are filling up and reaching capacity. So they're actually preventing the money spent on managing that waste at landfill, but also contributing to the economic value of recovering those resources or reclaiming it, as their name mentions.
The concept of a circular economy may be foreign to some, so maybe explain to us exactly what that is, and then talk about how business can incorporate that into their environmental sustainability initiatives, and how people like me, the ordinary guy on the street, can get involved.
Right. So the circular economy is really about reducing the amount of natural resources that we're extracting from the environment and starting to circulate and recover materials or reuse materials and make sure that it is maintained within that system. So, for example, the informal waste sector is really contributing to this part of the circular economy, but also preventing leakage into nature. So it's about reducing the amount of waste that we actually produce, but also ensuring that we're circulating that, we're recycling it, we're recovering it, or even using reuse models to ensure that we're maintaining its resource value in the economy. So what businesses need to start doing is starting to challenge this idea of producing waste and think about how we can design that out of the system. So thinking about reuse product design, thinking about new ways in which we can have refill models instead of producing packaging waste. That seems to be one of the biggest contributors to what we see in the environment. So starting to think about refill models, starting to think about making sure every single item that is out there that they're putting onto the market is either recyclable, reusable, or even compostable. This is what they need to start thinking about and reducing and preventing waste from reaching the environment.
Zaynab, thank you for clearing that up for us. Zaynab Sadan is the project officer with the Worldwide Fund.